Underdog Plays. Hopefully streaming live on Twitch. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube, then come over here and follow me here. And if you're watching on Twitch, go over to my YouTube and check it out. Or something. I don't know. I'm confused. Hello?
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything, even to...
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially...
Oh, both of them are there?
Of my sister
Emma and Emily? The hot twins?
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget.
Holy crap, this is wild. Okay, so last time, if you weren't here to see what happened, basically I solved a puzzle that got me into this underground crypt area, and I found my first actual dead body. There's been a lot of characters gone missing, but we actually found somebody dead. It was one of the servants at Moriarty's place, and now we are playing the game. This is The Council, Episode 3, Ripples. Again, if you're watching this on Twitch, go check out the YouTube. And if you're watching this on YouTube, come over here. Follow me on Twitch. I would appreciate that a lot. I'm not really sure what I want to go for. People told me it was smarter to, like, build points than to scatter points. And I guess that's what I have to do now. I was trying to do, like, a well-rounded build. Jeez, I can't talk today. I'm not awake yet. And trying to put points all over everything, but that's just not going to help me in the game. So I know I need, like, logic and I guess I'll do linguistics. Let me read my manuscripts. We solved some really difficult puzzles. And now we're here. Solving a murder, perhaps. Was the bandage from this guy, or
Louis?
was it actually from my mother? We'd never found that out.
Louis, the conference is about to
Dude,
start.
why are you always snooping
This is
around,
not the
George?
time to be... Damn it. What's going on?
I don't know exactly, Mr. President. I was looking for my mother and I came upon this body.
My God. You don't think Sarah did it, do you?
I'm not sure if she did it.
No.
I'm gonna say
I
no.
don't think so. Why would she have attacked a servant?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
If no one saw you, I'd advise you not to get involved, Louis, so that no one will accuse you of the murder.
You just accused my mother. How'd you get down here?
The conference is
What's
starting.
going on?
Time is of the essence. Sort this out and join us as quickly as you can in the conference room. Everyone will be expecting you.
Mr. President, this is not really the right time, and I didn't come for that.
Your mother's seat cannot remain vacant. You
This is
must
all
replace
extremely
her, Roger
historically
Thomas.
accurate,
Your
by
mother
the
and
way.
I were to support Mortimer on this project. I don't know what the subject is, but the future of our countries depends on it. Given the importance of all this to Mortimer,
What about France,
you won't
dude?
let the conference begin without
France
it.
is in some deep
So if you
shit.
don't want more servants coming looking for you, I'd advise you to join us quickly and to put a brave face on it. The best favor you can do for yourself, Louis, and for Sarah, is to come and support Mortimer's project at the conference.
You can count on me.
Don't worry. You can count on me, Mr. President. I shall help you with Mortimer's project as soon as I've finished up here.
Good, Louis. Sarah would be proud of you. I'll stall them while you're on your way, but make haste. I'm going.
So I
Leave me
think
alone.
Tell
this
them
would
that I'm
be
on my way.
overstating the obvious, but this game has a lot of dialogue, and apparently you have to pay attention to every single word that people are saying, because they may be giving you a clue to a future puzzle, or something like that, or you might, discover their vulnerability or their immunity based on the personality of the AI and stuff like that. And it's kind of a slow game, but it's so interesting that I don't really mind at all. We're going to check the body first. There are some other
He's dead.
things in here I got to look at,
What's
but
been going on here?
we're going to examine the body with my level 1 science. Wait, we can look under the mask for
Let's
free.
see what secret's hidden under these masks.
He's a
This
robot.
face doesn't ring a bell. I'm a bit
Oh.
disappointed.
Damn it.
Might have
That would have been
expected more
crazy.
from
Wait,
Mortimer.
he put it back on? Alright.
Somebody smashed it in the back of his head with something.
Oh,
He
blunt
slowly
object.
bled to death. But that isn't what killed him. They broke his neck.
Oh my god. Search his pockets. Steal his wallet. An occult air symbol? Is this a key? Did I just actually get the air key? There was a point in this game where I could have, wow, I did get the air key. There was a point where I could have gotten into Washington's bedroom when I was snooping around upstairs, but I never got the chance to do it. And I feel like the air key was for like the lockbox in my bedroom, I think. I could be wrong, but
Mother,
all
this
these
is your
keys
doing.
are really
The
important.
situation is getting worse and worse.
Alright, so here's a bunch of stuff. There's a book. Organon. Aristotle, 1 point in logic.
Leftover food. Ugh, not exactly fresh. Must have
Don't
been here
eat
for
the
a while.
food. I know you like to eat all the food.
Someone's made a fire here. And the
Well,
ashes
was
are
it my
still
mother
warm.
or was it the servant?
If you're the one who did it, Mother, it couldn't have been easy with only one hand.
Why did she cut off her hand? Nobody's explained this to me.
I must have just missed her. If only I hadn't wasted so much time getting out of Lord Mortimer's study.
I was stuck in a
Oh, blanket.
clueless puzzle.
From the looks of it, it couldn't have kept her.
And now
very
you're gonna
warm.
give me shit for it? Okay.
Leftover food. Ugh,
I think that's
not
all I
exactly
can look at.
fresh.
There's gotta be
Must have
something.
been
There's
here
a
for a
gate.
while.
Oh, what's this? Water. I already went down that hallway. Okay. Let's see
The
if I
gate is
can
locked.
open this.
Well, the gate is locked.
There's no key. Look for a clue about Sarah. Or go to the conference. So there has to be a clue here.
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead. I can't
What's going
believe
on
it.
here? Mother, this is your doing. The situation is getting worse and worse.
Well, that didn't help me. The bandage is still over here? Or did Washington steal that shit? It's weird to me that Washington's like the sneaky one of the bunch. Maybe he's the spy. But I think he's on our team. I think he's a good guy. I think my mother might actually be evil.
Leftover food. Ugh,
I can't
not exactly
do anything
fresh.
with this
Must
food,
have been here
though.
For a while.
I
Someone made a
can't
fire
do
here.
anything with these
And the
ashes
are
either.
still warm. If you're the one who did it, Mother, it couldn't have been easy.
We
with
said,
only
yeah,
one
I said
hand.
this already. What the hell? There's obviously a clue in here, but, maybe I just don't know how to do it. Alright, bye. will go attend the conference. I probably missed a huge opportunity there, but I literally don't know what else I could have checked on. Now I gotta unsolve the whole puzzle. God damn it. Earth symbol. Don't know what that's for. Can't look at these nude statues again. I'll get in big trouble. Ooh. The heck? They couldn't have just let me walk, like, through the... jump over the bush or something. Which room is the conference in? Moriarty's office? Lord Mortimer? Hello? Any new food?
Last Supper.
Ah, Louis, I've been expecting you. Thank you for joining us. We are about to begin our conference. Let me explain what is at stake.
Thank you kindly, but what do you expect of me exactly? My mother's the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely.
Are we just leaving a dead body, like, underground and nobody cares? Is that what's actually happening right now?
Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry. You are not alone, Louis.
Very well.
There's other French people. What is the conference about?
Can you give me a brief explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the most influential people in order to think together about the future.
But the future of who?
Of the world, Louis.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards.
Boy, you guys are really gonna hate 2020. Alright. How long has the council been a thing?
How long have you been active?
Oh, this tradition has more or less always existed, Louis. It has continued from
Forever.
generation
We are
to
eternal.
generation.
We are immortal. We are one. We are many. We are Illuminati. What major decisions have you already orchestrated? Yeah, what is the Illuminati actually behind? What'd you guys
Can you
do?
give me an example of an
That
event
JFK thing? That was
decided
you?
here before being implemented
Oh, this
in
is
the
the...
outside world?
What happened in the 1700s
Take the
again?
French Revolution. It was decided right here 2 years before its implementation
Ah, yes,
in
the
France.
French Revolution.
Concerning the case of the French Revolution, I wasn't invited. But as far as the American Revolution is concerned, Louis, I can testify that we planned it 5 years before implementing it, for example.
We're concerned about the future of the world, but we also started a war. Oh, okay. I think that's all I need to know.
Louis, let me keep you a moment.
Do we get to vote on stuff?
I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance. You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America.
What?
It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to
They
make
got
a
good hot
proposition to the
sauce in
Assembly for
Louisiana.
it to become French. My
Okay.
idea is to increase the territory of the United States.
Yes, I
The
think we
first
should
stone of this
purchase
vast project
another
consists
state.
of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
Imagine the United States not being like 50 or 51 states. Just think about that for a second. Back then days, they only had like half of the states. And some of the states were essentially just territories. And gigantic. How far does this project go? Okay. I mean, this is a free question. I
Why
might as well
spread it over
ask.
2 phases? Why not announce the overall project immediately?
Unfortunately, if Spain were to hear that the intention of all this is to allow the United States to grow, they would never sign. Manuel Godoy is perfectly aware of President Washington's appetite. If the United States took Louisiana, Godoy would know full well that he will have lost the entire North American continent. Things must take place in several stages.
So Godoy by himself is representing Spain today?
And he will have no choice but to reject the project. Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the
It's a shame somebody cut off her arm.
I can count on you, Louis. It's time to start now. I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat. Follow the discussions.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mortimer. I would ask my mom to give me a hand with the situation, but she cut it off. Let us begin.
My friends, I propose we
The
get
council has begun. We will decide the fate of the world now. Well, obviously, giving
First of all,
Louisiana to France is the right
The honor
thing.
is ours, my lord.
As per our custom,
But
here we are all together to discuss
sure, there's going to be a
the
negative
face of
side to everything.
tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet.
Yes, me,
who
baby.
represents the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Wait, how do you know about the Golden Order? We're a secret.
Welcome, Monsieur. I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France.
Hey, shut up.
The order has proved
I don't even know you.
inefficient.
Come, Manuel.
You weren't even
you're
here
not
the first day. You were like asleep or something,
The
dude.
Order's
Shut
mission
up.
was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about a king of divine blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious to me he needed protecting. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
Put Godoy in his place. Yo, Godoy, shut the front door.
I'm sorry about the fate of the King of France, Duke Manuel. However, I'm surprised at your remark. How can a man like me have changed the course of things where a man like you, powerful, capable of influencing
Yeah, I'm just a
international
detective, dude.
was unable to do any better?
Perhaps we may begin, Lord Mortimer.
Certainly. I have a dream that our nations will continue to support each other, more now than ever before. A dream that, for the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by example and ensure that the American territory
It's like
may remain
NATO.
in peace.
Thank you for
Oh,
the
worse.
thought, Lord Mortimer. But I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the East Coast and Spain.
Yo, East Coast is the best
Lies
coast,
the remaining
baby.
2/3 of the continent. Well, I
You
propose
representing
that
those
Spain
original
cede the
13
central
colonies out
continent
here.
to France, namely
New England for
all
life.
Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord
Oh, boy.
Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and should not do.
That's
When
kind
we
of
went to all the trouble
job,
of
though.
gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today. Have I made myself clear?
What did I tell you, William? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Oh, why is Holm even here? Who does he represent?
You will soon
The annoying
withdraw
people
my
of the planet?
You shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it. However,
I really don't like
I am
Holm.
impatient to
The
hear
game's
what
done
Spain
everything to tell me that
came
Holm
from the
is
sale of Louisiana.
like the murderer
I never
and the
spoke
bad
of
guy
sale,
in the game.
What? But I do not understand.
There is one more territory left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your notorious Indians, but...
We shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not a question.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll go over well.
Duke, these savages, as you call them, were there before you. They are on their homeland.
As much as the black people of Africa, Monsieur.
Wow, that's racist.
That does not stop your dear France from massacring them and sending them like cattle to Mr. Washington's cotton plantations to provide him with cheap labor. So you keep your morals to yourself, if you please.
Senor, I would not like to be associated with that. The subject of black slaves in the United States of America is a complex subject.
Yeah, I'd hate to bring up the past, but Washington, I'm pretty sure you owned a plantation. Who am I calling the filthy swine? France will soon no longer use slavery. When did France abolish slavery? Oh God, I don't know what year that was. Am I challenging Washington or Godoy? I'm gonna say
Godoy,
this.
You must know that France will soon ban these barbaric practices.
Okay.
Oh, do not get on your high horse, Monsieur Frenchman. The only reason why France has ceased trading in slaves is because of the commercial blockade that Great Britain has imposed against you. The instant the shipping lanes have been restored, France will again treat these people like...
We're just gonna start throwing tea at each other.
Let us not digress. Anyway, and these primitive
Or is that the wrong
people
year,
have
too?
no souls, Louis. We bring the good word to them in order to save them. You'll see. Colonization brings with it many benefits, too.
Yeah, for you.
If you don't mind, Your Eminence, I shall continue. Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France free of charge.
This is
What?
utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer.
Oh, no wonder he's pissed. I thought they were gonna make a legit, like, money deal, and he's like, nah, you should just hand it over.
Do you understand anything of this proposition?
Did they get it for free? Did they actually get Louisiana for free? It would protect you from the Americans. Why is this like a level 4 difficulty? It will protect you from the British? Well, that's... you know what? I don't know if that's the right answer, so I'm going to actually say nothing.
Say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me. I thought you were my friend.
And I am, Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
America.
I understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies.
I don't understand why Washington's
You know what
even
you're
mad
doing.
about anything. You're getting like an
Not
extra
to put
state.
too fine a
Shut up.
point on it, Lord Mortimer.
I missed the
Holy
politics
See
skill
in
thing.
favor of Catholic
Opportunity.
Louisiana being
Gone.
handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion.
There
on
is
the
a
subject,
playthrough
doesn't
where
he?
you can just play as like a diplomat and you get politics, linguistics, and all these things here. Diversion, which I still haven't seen being used. I guess because it's not at level 1. But yeah. So you have to put like 4 points into these things, or 3 points into these, and then 4 points, and then more points. Like, and you just keep stacking them to level up. And I think the one I've used psychology more than, well, I guess psychology and logic more than anything else for my benefit, really. So maybe this first playthrough is telling me what is really good. I know I've said it before, But in this game, it seems like occultism and politics come up all the time, like in almost every conversation. Just based on what we're saying and what's happening in the game. France will protect the Christians. France does not need to seek the Pope's opinion. I mean, yeah, we're with you, I guess.
Your Eminence, have no fear over...
Exhausted. An immunity? Use your golden...
that.
I'm exhausted. From what? I'm doing what? What did I do?
I am sure France will do everything in its power to protect the Christians.
Oh, because he's immune to that. Oh, okay. So it cost
How can you
me.
come out with such a remark after the
I understand
discussion
that.
we had on the evening of your arrival? If France was so respectful of worship, it would not be bleeding priests as it is doing at this very moment in time. Don't be naive. This is politics. The Holy See must be concerned at seeing such a large territory falling into the hands of the French. Mi auguro che insegnerete l'educazione.
I told you don't speak Italian. It's rude. Some of us don't understand. What's on your forehead?
I hope that you will teach this pretentious young man some manners.
Oh, I did understand. I got the linguistics, boy.
In any case, my lord, I doubt
She understood
the
that,
English
right?
crown will agree.
Ich versichere Ihnen, Emily, nie Preußen wird diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
What if that's Emma, and Emily's really the one that's missing?
I assure you, Emily, the Prussian will never accept this agreement. Volner looks like he's set on ruining Mortimer's plan.
Duchess, I am persuaded that we shall find a
They're like
common
talking
ground.
shit about him while
That's
he's in the
enough, William.
circle.
These
He
are
doesn't
great
understand
times.
what they're saying.
We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Huh, get wrecked, Louisiana.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo. Lower the volume, and let's segregate.
Gigolo. Can you say that?
Holm, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces, and he takes a malicious pleasure in watching it happen.
How dare you!
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per
Why don't you go
usual.
powder your
Chaos.
nose,
That's
home?
enough. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion
Looking like the
tomorrow.
goddamn
Please
Joker
be
with that
your
makeup, dude.
project will never be ratified. Those who are opposed to this project, follow me.
Wait, where are you going?
Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory, I think.
Leave
we
to
would rather
assist
stay.
Holm.
Wouldn't you, Louis?
Stay to assist Mortimer? I'm staying with Mortimer,
As for
dude.
me, I think I shall remain with Lord Mortimer, Sir Gregory.
You are committing a grave error, Louis.
Time will tell.
If you all got up like that quickly from this discussion, then I don't know what to tell you. They're all a bunch of drama queens, I think. We got like nowhere in the discussion. No deals have been made on this day. It was like deal or no deal. And there was no deal. We kept playing until we ran out of money. That's what always happens on that show. You have 0% chance of winning $1 million. You
thank
still
you
want to
for
play?
staying.
Yeah, of course.
Good God, William. What is this I hear about you reinforcing military power in Louisiana? I have no interest in having France for a neighbor, and you know that very well.
Calm down, George. Louis, explain our plan to Mr. Washington, please.
You see, Mr. President, Lord Mortimer anticipates that once France obtains Louisiana, they will cede it to you.
What do you mean? To us? The United States?
You heard right.
But
President Washington, the United States will double in size.
By what miracle have you...
You need to expand, George. You and France are the two major democracies in the modern world. It is necessary that you both become superpowers.
Are you really going to sponsor democracy throughout the world?
Of course, Monsieur Peru. That's why I don't want Spain to get too attached to those weapons. Please continue, Louis. Explain my vision to Mr. President.
It's the same answer. Conviction or logic?
Mr. President, Lord Mortimer intends for you
Go
to
with
cover
logic.
all the North American
That's where my
continent.
points are.
He's relying on you to not stop at Louisiana, but to continue to push west.
Indeed, it would be dishonest to pretend that this is not
Wait till you
my
discover
final objective.
California, man.
But why didn't you tell me before?
For more spontaneity. To keep one step ahead,
Holmes
I
doesn't
guess.
see it coming, but by the
We
time
gotta
it
trick
dawns on
Holmes
Senor
because he's an
Godoy,
idiot.
it'll be too late because he'll realize that he's just lost all the North American continent. We all know that you won't stop once the path is cleared before you.
What do you mean?
You see, Monsieur Peru, it's very likely that once Louisiana becomes American, President Washington will push out even more and take the West Coast.
William, you haven't changed. Always one step ahead.
One step ahead? You're joking. More like 5.
On that note, my friends, it's getting late. Mr. President, continue to take offense over my project when we resume the conference in the morning. You do it to a T. And if Sir Gregory has the audacity to send you an emissary to convince you to go against me, do me a favor. String him along if you can. The more they believe we are divided, the more we'll have our hands free.
Only too happy to oblige.
Now, let us get some rest. We've got a big day tomorrow. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
Louis, if you have a minute, I would like to ask a favor of you. I'm going to require your services.
How can I be of help? Tell me all about it.
Our adversaries are many, and the closing vote of the conference will soon be upon us. Time is of an essence, so I'll need you to assist me this evening.
How can I help?
I need you to go this very evening to persuade Senor Godoy to join us. He is the backbone of Gregory's
I can't persuade him to do
him
anything. I don't know anything about Godoy.
follow in such a stampede.
I don't think he
that
likes
Gregory
me
will
at
be able
all.
to do nothing but admit defeat.
Lord Mortimer, with all due respect, don't you think I'm the last person Godoy wants to talk to?
I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
I believe in miracles. He's hiding something from me.
Lord Mortimer, you're not telling me everything.
Let's say I wouldn't disapprove if the Right Honorable, though nonetheless choleric, Duke Manuel put you in his bad books. If it could motivate him to declare war on France, it would greatly serve our interests.
War? What do you mean?
I told you before the conference. The more we distract Spain from the Americas, the less it will have an eye on Louisiana.
But all the same, we're talking about a war in Europe.
Yeah, imagine a war in
That's
Europe.
why Mr. Bonaparte is with us. I am convinced we'll be perfectly capable of managing
That would be
the
terrible.
conflict. And Senor Godoy is not a great soldier. He will not commit Spain to a long war that he won't be capable of managing.
I'll go straight away.
So pretty much what I said was right, where I was kind of joking, but seems Mortimer's just putting chess pieces in place so that he can get what he wants here. And creating a war is not a problem for him, because he's not really going to be involved firsthand. Hey, bird. How's it going? Are these the same notes as before? I think so.
Aren't you afraid our projects for Italy may be discovered before we... Oh, please excuse us, Louis. but I need to speak with Lord Mortimer in private.
No. What do you want, Louis?
Some advice on approaching Godoy would be good.
Manuel, but
you could tell me what he's
you know
like
him
weak
better than
to.
I do, I believe.
Yes. Avoid any marks of respect and protocol pertaining to his rank. He's not fond of courtly manners.
Thank you for the advice, my lord.
Does that mean he's weak
I shall
to
be leaving.
etiquette? I've already checked this room, but I guess it won't hurt if I look around a bit, huh? I'm gonna drink one of these, gain my points back, and then I guess we're going back down, baby. Godoy, where you at? Adam's room, my room, Bonaparte's room. Elizabeth is missing and we didn't even, like, get a clue to where she went off to. The hell happened here?
Hey, Peru's name tag's fallen off, and his door's ajar.
Jacques Peru? Uh-oh. Something happened. The hell? All the rooms look the same. Somebody made a big mess in here, though.
A pattern with 4 circles.
I don't think I have the key for that.
Another painting on the Massacre of the Innocents? Nice decor for a Revolutionary Tribunal judge's room.
Yeah, we know about the creepy pictures.
The Massacre of the Innocents by Rubens. A bit gloomy.
Why are
Guess
there
my
2
room
of the same
is not
painting
that
in a
bad.
room? Maybe they really are fake copies.
The Massacre of the Innocents, but by Van Harlem. I think that Mortimer likes to play mind games with his guests.
Oh. Yo, Peru. I'm stealing your stuff.
Records of the police. Notes intended for the police lieutenant of Paris. It's a list of people under surveillance in Paris. And there's some well-known names on it.
This is valuable information. This should be
The
lying
NSA
around.
existed back then? That's wild. He's vulnerable to psychology. Okay. Can play some mind games on him. Golden elixir. Can't go out here. Why was the door ajar? Looks like somebody was looking for something. Uh-oh, I'm hearing like creaking noises. The bathtub in the middle of the room. Is that all that's in here? I feel like I'm missing something. Something happened and I don't know. Maybe Peru's gone missing. I'm just gonna check every room. Why not? I have a lot of keys. So this is Bonaparte's room.
The Beaucaire dinner. It hasn't been signed yet, but there's a letter with it.
Read the letter. My dear Bonaparte, As promised, here are a few of the pages that I recommend you would publish within the next few months.
So, Bonaparte is going to publish a book that he didn't write.
You can't. That's plagiarism, isn't it? You can't do that. Criminals.
The Battle of Alexander at Issus, or how Alexander the Great triumphed over King Darius. Yet another one with delusions of grandeur.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you...
I feel like there's so many people and not enough rooms, or I'm like missing one of the rooms or something. Or it's on the other side.
What can I do for you, sir?
Where the fuck is
I am at
Godoy?
your service day and night, sir.
Have you seen Duke Manuel?
The Duke is in the dining room, sir.
Oh. Which one? There's like 5. This mansion goes on forever. It's like rose red in here, dude. The house keeps growing and shit. The dining room. I'm in the dining room. He's not here. Oh! You're playing the piano with the butterflies?
Duke Manuel?
Well, well.
He was right in front of me.
Monsieur de Richet, I was not expecting you.
I thought the piano music was just ambient, and then
Me, sir.
I used my brain for half a second. Rally him to Mortimer. I've come to get some fresh air. Remind him of our country's common interests. Or ask why he was angry. Focused free use.
I see you're still feeling under pressure. Since your arrival, I've noticed that you've been on the defensive. It seems to me that Monsieur Peru has a knack for getting your back up.
That is the least you can say. Indeed, I was warned. I knew what to expect. For God's sake, why in the hell did your people execute their king? Have the French gone stark raving mad? There are
Probably.
nothing but monarchies in power in Europe. They will all come crashing down on you.
We shall see. It might, well, turn out to be the opposite.
You certainly do not lack for audacity, young man. Just tell me one thing, monsieur. Why did you side with Mortimer? He is alone, isolated. The United States can do nothing to help you, and France is surrounded by over 10 countries. Just
Because I think it's the decision my mother would have made.
I do not see why you choose Mortimer.
Because he's going to be home because the order... Yeah, because the order supports him.
The order is everywhere.
That's literally why I did.
France, we are president of the United States, England, and many other countries. We have ambitions.
He's vulnerable to occultism.
You'll see, once all hell breaks out and your English support starts to fade away. The order is an international organization. It matters little what governments do. Otherwise, why would Mortimer have gone to the trouble of inviting my mother?
If you are right, Sir Gregory has got it all wrong. Tell me, do you really believe Spain has any interest in ceding Louisiana to France?
Spain could get a good price for the territory. Louisiana poses more problems than it brings.
First of all, the question
How
is
does
to know
logic
what
work
Louisiana can
against
be
you?
used for. We agree that today, all it brings you is death. Every day, a few more Spaniards die far from their birthplace.
I cannot deny that Louisiana is a veritable quagmire. You have a point there. Tell me one last thing. What would I gain from all this?
To be free of home. Jeez, I don't know. I only have to blackmail him. Why is that not an option? Force him to war. Why are these closed? I want to choose those and piss him off. Diversion. Consolidate your position. at the court of Spain. They said don't do that, didn't they? Well, we can read. This is the last step. We can
My
retry
Lord
this
Duke,
if I fail.
in these uncertain times, I believe it would be to your advantage to be rid of Louisiana in order to focus your attention on your colonies in the south. It will show the court the man you really are and how much you truly deserve your position.
And it will silence all the jibes and jeers aimed at my person. Then people would only see me as the man who consolidated the frontiers of the Spanish Empire.
What a statesman you are.
Come on, you fool, give it up. You're trapped like a rat.
Monsieur, I am astounded. I did not think you capable, but you have succeeded. I will be more wary of you the
I
next
succeeded.
time.
It doesn't matter. That's all I care about.
If you can guarantee Lord Mortimer's support, then yes, you can count on my vote when the time comes. However, I expect you to be discreet with regard to my former partners, without which our agreement will become null and void.
Of course, my Lord Duke. You can count on
Why are there
me.
butterflies
Lord
here at
Mortimer
night?
will be delighted to hear the news.
Are they
I hope
nocturnal?
you know what you are getting into, Louis.
Why is nobody even mentioning
Good
them?
night, my lord.
They're everywhere, dude. They're so it's like
One
infested.
thing out of the way.
I want to check my traits really quick because I think I got some new ones. I'm claustrophobic, so this is a negative trait. You can get positive traits and negative traits. So charismatic means I gain a skill point in manipulation. Trusting, I'm a detective. I'm reliable. I'm obliging, I'm a gentleman, I'm faithful, I'm a member of the order, I'm a lawyer, I'm a shepherd, analytical, for logic, inebriated. I think this is positive, because it gave me a skill in the thing that I needed. This is the only one that says, subterfuge costs more effort. Because I failed escaping the puzzle. I don't see any others that are like costing me skills. So I'm doing pretty good overall. I really didn't know the answer to escape that room though. Before I go to bed, I want to check some shit out. There's lockboxes all over the place, but I think, yeah, these are just subterfuge. But I know there's a couple I can open with the key. I think there's one in there's one in my room I still haven't opened. I can probably go do that now. I'm really, really enjoying this game. I think it's really cool. Like, everything about it has caught my interest. And, it's just like, there's so much going on. And I don't know who I can trust. I don't know if I even believe everything that's happening. It could all just be a game. They could all be messing with my mind because they said, you know, Mortimer likes to mess with people's heads.
Duchess Emily Hills.
So maybe he's messing with my head. The fuck are you doing?
Ah, Monsieur de Richet. You wouldn't have seen Duke Manuel by any chance.
Downstairs.
I just ran into him. He was heading for the dining room.
Ah, thank you.
What are you doing?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Can I get in his room? Oh, shit. This is where I need to be. We're gonna spy on everybody. Now I'm the sneaky one. There's gotta be clues in here for something. Right? Somebody's gotta be guilty of something. The paintings don't really help me as much as I thought they would in the end. Or at least they haven't helped me yet. I guess they just say something about the character of the person in the room, but...
And giving it to man.
My inventory is full.
fragment of amber.
Amber.
Maria Louisa of Parma. Although not Godoy's true love, the Queen is his benefactress according to some people.
Okay.
Charles IV of Spain.
Keep hearing people
Chance of Godoy
opening
forgetting
doors
who he
and
owes
stuff.
everything.
Creeping me out.
Brutus and his companions taking an oath to kill Caesar. Don Quixote.
Don Quixote.
The Kiss of Judas, painted by Caravaggio. This is how Judas pointed out Christ to the Roman soldiers. Manuel Godoy, a painting of himself in his room. Now that's not going to help him develop a sense of modesty.
I don't see anything obvious unless there's something on the outside. Why are there two of this?
Mary Louise of Parma. What the fuck? How ironic having a painting of the Queen.
Why does he have that? That's weird.
Hey, it looks like someone slipped something in the back here. It's a letter. Let's see what it says. It reeks of perfume, and it's written in Spanish. Godoy, you really are a little devil.
It's a woman. I don't have the translation skills. He's got a girlfriend. Does Elizabeth speak Spanish? Does Emily speak Spanish? Who speaks Spanish? Just don't know. Well, we did find a clue, I just couldn't understand it. I want to see if I can get into Washington's room.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal.
Yagi's room is still closed. This door, for some reason, can't even be opened. Gosh, man.
President George Washington.
Oh shit, this is my opportunity. I hope he's not in here. I don't want him to think I'm like spying on him. It's weird that it wouldn't let me in Piaggi's room at all, but all these other rooms I can just walk right in without a key. Like, obviously I'm supposed to be checking for something. Inspector's Journal.
A map of Vermont.
Vermont? It's the wrong state, bro. You would... Oh, there's Massachusetts.
A map of Massachusetts.
Where's my homeland?
A map of Connecticut.
No. The lockbox right there, dude. Won't let me open that one, though.
Portrait of George Washington.
Why do they have pictures of themselves in their room? There's that queen again. Huh. Why would George Washington have a picture of the Queen of Spain? And why is New Hampshire missing? The hell? Why am I sneezing? Shit. George bless me, dude. What's in the box?
Locked.
Might as well try a key.
The president's personal reserve of laudanum, and judging by the quantity, you can't go without it. Ah, there's also a letter.
We've already spoke about it before you left. Things have not improved. I urge you to follow my advice and stop taking this immediately. I have already looked into a substitute. He's gonna know I opened that. Prince of Amber. Where's that go? One point into manipulation. I still don't know what this magnet's for. I found this magnet like episode 1. No clue what to do with it. Shove it up my ass, maybe. I don't know. Is the right one? It better be. I keep getting lost in here. It's like, it's weird. Okay, time to have a vision. Whoa, girl.
Evening, Monsieur le Français.
Hey, I didn't get the chance to
I'm beginning
introduce myself to your sister.
You have managed to penetrate my
Oof,
armor, sir.
girl.
Am I
Don't say
disturbing you,
penetrate.
perhaps?
Go to bed. This is not the right time. I didn't get to before. I want to. I want to smash. Smash or pass on Emily. It's definitely a smash.
That's not what I said.
Ah, by the way, you surprised me during the conference.
Last time I didn't do it,
you are going
I
to
paid the
lose.
price
Why stay
of somebody
with
going
Lord
missing.
Mortimer?
I believe he has every chance of winning.
My, you are a rash one. However, if ever you want to change sides, please feel free to let me know.
But tell me, you didn't come here to try and make me change my mind, did you?
That's the last thing on my mind. Although you would have everything to gain by it.
I prefer Mortimer. I meant the dudes.
There's no point trying to persuade me. Don't hold it against me.
Oh, you mean on the decisions of the world? Yeah, sure. That's what I was thinking too.
I have chosen home. You do trust me, don't you?
No. Lie to her? I don't... Wait, is she weak to manipulation? I don't want to lie to her. I'm just curious. We don't know. I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to say yes.
Of course, Emily.
Admit, though, that it does make you think. There's still time, you know. Join us before it's too late.
I'm going to stay with Mortimer, because changing plans doesn't make sense at all
Unfortunately,
at this
my
point.
word is my bond. I don't want to leave Lord Mortimer in the lurch.
Very well, as you wish. It's up to you to decide.
Tell me, are these visits to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes.
So is that like if I regretted
My
my
sister doesn't
decision, I
normally
could have
disappear
changed
like
it?
She has. Any news of your mother?
Speak about Emma.
Well, I should imagine you're still shaken. I promise to shed light on my mother's circumstances as soon as possible.
There's not much to shed light on. What your mother did is inexcusable. She won the trust of my sister in order to more easily betray her. She didn't do
Everybody
anything
keeps
to
talking
her.
bad about my mama.
Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
Oh god. Don't look. Oh! Oh my god! Oh, it's so weird. Oh my. Sex scene.
Come, Louis.
Alright, so these visions are supposed to be true no matter what.
Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential in him. He looks like he can be trusted. And Duchess Hillsborough. Why isn't
I'm seeing
she
through
here?
Godoy's
She's
eyes.
busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her. What are we going to do about Washington? He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king. Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing. To keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved.
Piaggi's only in this group
He has been
because
serving Mortimer for quite
there's like
some time.
money in it for him.
It won't be easy
That's what
to
I think.
bring him around. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Oh, I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
Wait a minute. Is it not a vision? Am I possessing people? Elizabeth said that she thought she was hearing voices. What if it was like my voice? Wouldn't that be fucking cool? Does Holmes know that I got this, like, ability? I gotta do something to get rid of Holmes. I don't know what or how I would even go about doing that, but... Emily, where'd you go?
Are you there?
She left me, dude. Women. She didn't even make me breakfast!
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Alright, hold on.
Thank you.
I got a little bit frisky. You guys gotta give me a minute. The game is afoot.
My friends, the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer your questions.
Is this, like, actually gonna affect the end of the game or the fate of the world or something?
As always,
That'd be cool. If my decisions actually make an impact on the future, then that's, like, really good, because that feels rewarding in these type of visual novel games. 'Cause your choices are supposed to matter.
Oh, let me assure you.
I feel like so far my choices have been mostly like pathing and not like affecting the outcome of
I would
anything.
like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well, I am still firmly against it. Even though my choice won't count.
Against.
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 And you, Luke Manuel?
Well, you see, it is more complicated
Oh,
than...
he's gonna change his vote?
Calm, Gregory. Don't try to impress my guests, please.
They are not your guests.
Gregory, anyone under my roof is by definition my guest. You included. I would be very grateful if you would let my guests speak. Duke Manuel, you were saying you still had some doubts?
Well, you see, the situation has changed since last night.
What's going on here, my Lord Duke?
You see, I gave it some thought during the night. New arguments have come to light.
What do you
What
mean?
I said worked.
Sir Gregory, I regret to inform you that Spain will not support you in this operation. I vote for. Moreover, in response to arguments brought to my attention, I declare war.
What the fuck? Whoops.
Over 10 nations rise
Sorry.
against you, young man. And you
Sorry, I
behave like a
started a
young
war.
little dog?
When the French armies are at your door, my Lord Duke,
My bad.
change your tune. Well, as for me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project, despite Duchess Hillsborough's overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal attentions.
What?
Why is Jacques Peru not in the circle, by the way?
It was nothing more than a friendly
Is that why
little
he's
chat,
mad?
Of course.
How could
Because
it
he's not
be
allowed in the circle?
And by the
He's
way,
not one of the cool kids?
remember me to your husband when you see him. And you, President Washington, what is your position?
4, of course.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
You're all making me sick.
Oh, he's right there. I didn't see you at the end of the table.
Have you been drinking or what?
There you are, quibbling away. My lord Duke this, and Madame
I
Duchess
tried to
that.
talk to you,
You
but...
know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string.
Jacques, Camille,
Let's end the charade. It's over!
Jacques.
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. But it didn't come for free. And now I see the price is too high to pay. I'll stop.
Come, Jacques, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my freedom back, my lord.
Holy
I shall no longer work for you.
Well, I don't want him to kill himself. That's fucked up. I don't even... I guess it's because he feels like it's a loss for France? But what if I don't interfere? He's actually gonna do it? I mean, I feel like interfering is the right, like, this is the right thing to do, obviously. But there has to be a consequence for doing that. And I'm trying to think of what the consequence for intervening is. Well, the rest of them think I've changed, like, my position on the vote or something?
Wait!
De Richet, you just can't help it, can you? Stop
Only
trying to play
chance
the hero,
confrontation. He's weak to psychology, right? Yes.
Monsieur, I know I don't really know you, but you seem like a decent person.
I have done so many horrible things.
You blame yourself, I can see that. Everything's not lost.
I don't want to do bad things anymore.
You can take control of yourself again. You can fix whatever it is you've done.
Do you really believe that?
Of course, Jacques. You'll have all.
So he's got to be immune to one of these other things. He's either immune to conviction or he's immune to logic. And it's my only chance. So if I get this wrong, I'm going to fail. But also, if I get it wrong, I'll know what he's immune to. Your daughter has nothing to fear. The Order can protect him.
I'm sure we can find a solution. The Golden Order can look after you, for example.
My boy, you just...
Oh
don't understand.
No! Fuck. Apparently that was the wrong answer. I really didn't want to fail that. Okay, a lot of shit just happened. First of all, I chose to follow Mortimer. I participated in the conference. I convinced Manuel Godoy. I did not allow myself to be convinced by Emily. I found out that Mortimer has a role in the rise of Napoleon. I slept with her. Bazinga! Boing! I obviously failed saving in Peru. Which I kind of want to go back and fix that shit. I could have allowed myself to be convinced. I could have... Okay, those are alternate. He's got a secret, but I don't know how to find it out. Secret is he's suicidal, apparently. Well, that's not the end of it, right? There's more shit to do. I have to save, and I want to save him. I don't want him to be dead. I went back and fixed the Napoleon confrontation, and I want to go... I want to, like, try one of the other conversation options there, just to see if he's immune to it. But then again, I don't know if it'll tell me. I'm afraid he might just shoot himself again. It doesn't matter what I level up here if I go back, either. But I'm gonna put points. into all my points into questioning. And then see if we can back out and save. Dangerous stakes. Yeah, there's permadeath. So the characters, once they're dead, obviously. And, like, I'm not upset that he's dead. I'm upset that I couldn't succeed in the confrontation, that I interfered for a reason, because I felt like it was the right thing to do. I want to go back. I want to go back. This game has an autosave feature, which makes it really good. I don't think this is... Like, you may be... Okay, so... People may be playing this one way through and letting your decisions be the decisions and everything, like letting the outcome be as it may. But I really feel like that was my own failure. I made the wrong choice and I didn't like that I failed. I don't know. I really want to go back, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is it? It's gotta be face to face. We'll see how far back it sets me. Should be the morning. Oh no, wait. Oh, it's the end! It's the end of this. I have to replay all that shit? What? Oh, that was only one section? Holy crap, dude. No way. Oh no. They're raising the stakes. They made that really long on purpose then. Hold on. I can't skip conversations. I have to live with this shit. No! That's gonna bother me for so long, dude. God damn it. I mean, I guess, alright, we'll continue. It just sucks. We'll see how that outcome affects the game, I guess. It's like too far back to do it all over again. That's a real shame.
I spoke to him only recently.
I must accept the consequences now.
Lost his mind. It's obvious.
Yet another way for the French.
He's lost his mind. Yeah, because he shot it out of his skull, dude. He's gone.
Let us settle down, please. We are
Does he get a vote? Like, did he vote before he died? How's that work?
Louis' gesture, anyway. You did what you could.
Yes, it was very noble of you, Louis.
It wasn't your fault.
Yes, I feel like it was.
I think everyone.
I promised him protection and he didn't believe me. He's got a secret about his daughter or something. Of course. I don't know. Which one of these books am I gonna read? Questioning? Oh wait, I have another one, don't I? Oh, rip. He only used one. I fucked it up already. Nah, it's alright. Whatever.
Louis, I wanted to talk to you a moment about what has happened. All this is tragic.
I'm a specialist in questioning now. That's the good news of the situation.
I wasn't able to save him.
You couldn't, Louis. You mustn't blame yourself. It is
Shut up,
not
bird.
your fault.
We're having a serious conversation here. Is it your fault?
I know this has nothing to do with me, my lord, but don't you think you're partly to blame? It won't escape your attention that he incriminated you before he took his own life.
I heard what he said, yes. Monsieur Peru appeared to blame me for his condition. I certainly encouraged him.
How is that etiquette?
But I wasn't aware.
I like just blamed you for death.
Of course, his duties in Paris were very difficult. The choices he had to make were burdensome. But that was the path he had chosen. Should I not have helped him to succeed, perhaps? You heard him yourself. His
Oop, you're glitching out a bit, buddy. You alright?
Did you
Oh god.
I wouldn't say
what's happening to you?
But I did encourage him.
It's the first glitch in the game, I think.
My duty to help him as much as I could to become the court judge he dreamed of being. I thought he was capable of it. It appears I was mistaken, unfortunately. What a pity he didn't come and speak to me.
He did.
What do you mean?
He went to talk to you in your study the day before yesterday. Unfortunately, you weren't there.
Well, I was not informed of this. What a waste.
Where were
What are
you?
your plans now?
What do you mean?
For the conference.
In your secret
After
room?
the disappearances of both Elizabeth Adams and my mother, and now the death of Mr. Perlu, I should imagine that your
Nobody cares that that servant's dead either, by the way. Nobody gave a shit.
Perhaps because it was so difficult.
We didn't even... We just assumed it was my mother, I guess.
That none of them is preparing to leave.
Are you serious?
They are all very experienced politicians. And though they are, of course, affected by the situation, they know full well that such an opportunity will not come again for a long, long time, if ever. They each represent their nation, and know full well that what
the
is at
show must
stake
go
here
on, I
is
guess.
far greater than the death of poor Monsieur Peru. You'll see. I am confident that they will all be ready to resume the conference.
If you say so.
It is
Allow
what
me
it
to
is.
take my leave, please.
Of course. You ought to get some rest. Oh, Louis, one more thing, please. I wanted to thank you for your support.
Can you stop glitching out? It's creeping.
You've made the right choice.
Creeping me
It
out.
gives me tremendous satisfaction to have you with me on this project.
We shall lose. It's worth
What
it.
is at stake is worth it, my lord. Now, I won't hide
For
from the
America!
fact that I have no idea by what miracle we could ever get a unanimous vote.
Trust me, Louis. We still have
I gotta
a few more
convince
cards to
everybody
play.
to vote.
You'll see. Anything can happen in politics.
I'll see you later, my lord.
Don't I need politics skills for that? All I have is questioning. Let me downstairs. Let me out! Trapped me in there again. Keep getting stuck. Nah, his AI was just like resetting where he was standing or something. I guess I should try to sneak in Von Wilner's room or something. There's got to be clues to like what people are immune to and shit, like what they're vulnerable to and how to convince them of the vote. Like, how do I change the mind of all these people without knowing more? I don't think I can afford to like miss another opportunity here.
What do you want from me, de Richet?
Oh, you're in here.
Get on
Whoops,
with it.
my bad.
I'm busy.
You're not busy, you're just sitting there.
I wanted to speak to you about the conference.
Listen, you chose your side. You had every possible reason to make the right choice, but you preferred to commit yourself to Mortimer. Good luck, because it's a lost battle. The subject is closed. Anything else?
As I was passing by your room, I wondered if you'd made any progress with your search.
Yeah, we're
for
still
the
missing a
Al-Azif.
book. This whole thing started with a book.
Remember our little discussion last time, de Richet?
Indeed, I do.
So, please go straight to hell and stop
Wow,
wasting my time.
dude. Von Wilner, you're a douche.
Excuse me. This is the wrong room.
Let's do it. I could have done that to the other door, but whatever. Brute. That's a terrible trait. That's horrible. I leveled up my agility skill though. I'm a monster. Just busting in. Is my mom really in here?
It's as if there are several people inside. A letter from William the Younger addressed to Emily.
What the fuck?
What on earth is... You... Mother?
How dare you do this to me? You can talk. After everything I've done for you. You are joking, I hope, right?
I thought the other sister was dead. This is one of those situations of which one is which. Wait, I should know because I've gotten to know Emily eminently.
If you think you're going to... Louis, help me, I beg you. I can no longer reason with her. I am Emily. Quit playing games.
I know the difference between the two.
Honestly, don't be ridiculous.
Wait, which one did I have sex with?
I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart.
What if Emma was Emily the whole time?
Yes, well...
Don't you dare bring him into this. This is between you and me. I ask for nothing more, so stop taking
If I
it
ask a
on
question, I'll know the answer.
You prissy little bitch.
Oh!
Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? You are joking, I hope.
Identify.
I'm the one who told you everything that's been going on while you were away. Go on then. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to kill me. Go on then, shoot. After all the trouble I've gone through to find you. Go on. What are you waiting for? Here, Louis, take this.
Wait, what's going...
An entire life for this. Go on, shoot. Sorry, Louis, I can't shoot her. She's my sister. That's enough, Emma. Louis, out of the way. She's dangerous. Don't trust her. What are you trying to do?
It's gonna make me pick.
Louis, out of the way. I am not Emma. Come on, Louis.
I'm Emma. No, I'm Emma.
That's right, Louis. I'm fed up with this little game. Tell him who the real Emily is.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Louis, come on, you know how to tell us apart, right?
Yes,
You right, Louis.
I'd like to
You
ask
damn
a few
right,
questions to
boy.
make sure there's no doubt.
Rational and open, Louis. Let's see. How can I tell them apart? Wait, I've got an idea.
On the night of our arrival,
Ask the twin in front. Where's my job?
you had asked me what had become of me since we last met in London some years before. What did I answer?
That you are a detective, Louis. You
Wow.
even told me about your adventures regarding some news item. What were they called now? Ah, yes, the chauffeur d'orgère. I already told her, Louis. I was there.
Right. Let's
They both know?
Ah, yes.
That seems weird. Why would you talk about that? Question Emily behind me. Who was already by the chimney? Who stayed with me? How did Mortimer welcome us? Questioning max level.
On the night of our arrival, we were warming ourselves in front of the fire.
I
Mortimer
exhausted
welcomed
myself.
us in a certain way. What happened exactly?
Well played, Louis.
Hold on. Immunity to logic. Immunity to questioning. That's Emma! The one behind me is Emma.
Unfortunately, I'm not the one you should have asked that.
How do I recover my stamina again? I always forget which ones these are. Okay, left.
Question 2. Mortimer did not welcome us. It was Sir Gregory who welcomed us that night. Mortimer didn't show
I'm
up
gonna
until
take another
2 days
recovery
later.
potion
I
too.
know
Like
that
that
as
golden
well.
elixir, dude.
Very
Drink
well.
that up. Let me drink a
try
cup of
something
pee real quick.
first
I
night,
know which one
we
it
went up to
is.
bed,
I
but
know.
I wasn't tired.
The one in front
I
is
wasn't ready to
Emily.
school.
The one behind me is Emma.
Do you remember if we saw each other that night or not?
No, not after going up to bed. That doesn't prove a thing. I was the one who told you that. Don't think you're going to get away with this deception so easily.
Wait, ask her how big my dick is.
You're going to regret pretending to be me once Louis
I want to
has
know.
exposed you.
We all talked about that,
I
huh?
don't think I'll get very far like this. I'll have to find something better.
Oh, I don't think I'll even wait until he's finished.
Take it easy now.
Are you mad, Louis?
It's the one that's behind me.
I better act quickly if I don't want things to get out of hand.
Come on, she's putting one over on you. Look at yourself for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
In the secret room behind the study. Talk to them about what you've been doing. Maybe they haven't spoken about it between each other yet.
On the night of the disappearance of Elizabeth
Do you think the
Adams,
menu's lying to me?
What about it? What do you want to know about that night?
How did you get past the Gorgon?
Remember? How did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
Sword toward the Gorgon, Gorgon toward the shield, shield toward the sword. Lantern toward the shield. Of course, I told her how to do it. That's enough!
That's your answer for everything, though.
Louis.
There's no way you
one way
told
to tell
us.
Apart. There's just one thing I didn't tell her about in detail. Too bad for you, Emma. I didn't want it to come to this, but you leave me no choice. Ask her about you and I. You just lost, Emma. I indeed didn't tell you everything about it. Come, Louis. Speak about our intimacy.
Let's talk about us.
I kind of want to ask the one in front. What was the reason for your visit? Why spend the night together? I don't know if that's an answer. What did we talk about? Wait. Emily, would tell me the truth if this really is Emily.
Last night, you came to visit me, and I can't help wondering why. Why did you come to my room?
Louis, you must be mistaken. I did not go to your room last night, and that's where your little game ends, Emma. Because I never told you about it. So, there you can't answer. What? No! You didn't do that. I didn't want you to be jealous of Louis. Remember how you always used to react whenever you felt you were competing against a man? You
Oh, now I'm
dirt.
confused.
That's enough. I've had enough of this charade.
That's enough, both of you. Now I know who the real Emily is.
Emily is opposite to you? Emily is behind you? Well, first of all, the game told me that Emily is weak to psychology, and it worked. So Emily is this one in front of me.
It's you, Emily.
No, Louis! She is manipulating you!
No, Emma. It's her. I know it. Despite all the trouble you've gone to put one over on me, I know it is her.
That's enough now, Emma. You little slut! I don't think you are going to get away with this so easily. You are going to stop your little game right now.
I hope I got it right.
I am Duchess Hills. No.
Jesus!
Emily?
I am the Duchess.
But
you don't. Dear God, what have I done? See what you've done. See?
Louis?
Mother!
What on
Dude.
earth is...
Go away.
You didn't even have to
You
shoot her,
must
though.
go. Everyone is going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
People keep framing us for murder.
Come on, Louis. There's nothing more you can do.
But I...
Leave us.
Emily, what's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting for you.
Emily.
Madam, I am coming in.
It was bound to end like this, Louis.
Was it?
Let me stay with her. Please. Go. I'll cover you.
And that's messed up, though. I have to go all the way downstairs. Couldn't just, like, jump off the balcony there. Well, okay, so Emma's dead. So the game was telling me the truth. Which is a good thing.
Last, there you are.
Mother, wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Time is running out, Louis. First, we must...
No! That's enough. I won't go a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging you. Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son. You are not ready yet.
You're the one who should trust me. Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
I came all the way here for you. Now I've found you. I'm ready, Mother.
If only. Louis, I have always taught you to keep your mind open and logical. I know you are going to find it hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you is entirely true. Many years ago, I found out that demons
really are among us.
I beg your pardon?
And that they can influence our thoughts.
So Mortimer's a demon?
Listen to yourself. I know you're exhausted, but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons?
I mean, I kind of get that from all the pictures and
what do your
shit.
demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
No, these are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore. Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them.
So was
from
Elizabeth
inside.
actually possessed?
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, they are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit.
Wait,
And
that's
two
what
of
I
them
do.
are present on this island.
That
Right.
explains
So let me
my
guess.
visions. The boogeyman and what?
Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory, right?
You felt it too?
No, even if Home does look the part. But I don't know who else could do it, given that we're on their territory.
Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them. Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again. When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference.
Demons are real.
That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that
I mean, this
Cole had
isn't
sent
like...
Molnar to get it for him.
I get it's supposed to be a big reveal, but
They
it's kind of
both
like...
seem to disagree about
Okay.
many things, but
Yeah,
I
and?
never knew
That's how I feel. I'm like, yeah,
There
okay,
are
I kind of
many
got
of
that
them,
just
Louis,
from the...
not just those
The
two.
hints about immortality and the dark artwork
course,
and
but you do
with
too.
all the discussion about possession and
laid
my
out
weird
in front of
visions
you.
and
Didn't you
the whole
notice
game's
anything?
about the occult and stuff. Property deeds, his family tree. Well, I did see his family tree. There was some creepy stuff in that study, but it wasn't like demonic stuff.
I came across his family tree in his study.
There was only
Only
men.
son.
Yes.
Since the Third Crusade.
The fall of Saint John of Acre, Louis. The fall of Saint John of Acre.
I went beyond the Nightmare Mother.
You understood the Masonic date.
1191.
Of
1191.
it was
Remember
during
that for the next playthrough.
the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer. They spent a whole night in conversation until the early hours of the morning. Mortimer had passed the test. He had
But I thought
charmed
the
demon,
Third
and
Crusade
so it
didn't
chose
end
him
until
to be its
1192,
centuries to
but
come. But
doesn't
tell me,
matter now.
Did you find his secret study?
I did.
Yeah,
indeed.
Did you see
yes,
his maps of
yes.
the world?
He has contacts the world over.
Yes, I've been developing the Golden Order across the world for many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman. Louis, I am proud of you. You came all this way, you found me, you have surpassed me.
It wasn't that hard to figure out, bro.
You taught me everything I know. Right. How did it all begin?
I saw him.
What do you mean you saw him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree.
Back when I was
traveled the world in
sexy,
search of
in my
adventure.
20s.
In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked. Composed of 7 parts, each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing. When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages.
I get it. It's
I
the Lord of
spent
the
all
Rings.
my days and nights studying them.
Oh,
It's
I can imagine you
the
doing that.
the Thanos
writing
like
was in a language
Infinity
I had never
Stones.
seen
That's what
before.
happened.
Developed well before Sumerian, in my opinion.
Mhm.
So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I found him. Or rather, he found me. He was young, charismatic. He was flamboyant.
He was sexy.
You mean Mortimer?
He was a veritable mine of knowledge. I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent
So is
several
home
months
just
together
under his
studying
control?
pages.
It's weird. Mortimer doesn't seem evil. How old was he? Is he immortal?
He was already old in those days, wasn't he? So you recognized him when you arrived on the island, right?
No, he wasn't in that body. But I know it was him. I swear it was him. The way he
All
spoke,
right.
his posture, a few of his intonations, his mannerisms.
Wait a minute. You were talking about 60 years ago. I've lost the thread.
Yes, sorry. He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
How so?
I mean to say he manipulated
He's my dad, isn't he?
He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its
My dad's a
secrets.
demon.
Did
Just
he
say
ever
it.
go to your place?
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him...
What if you're a demon, mother? Shit, she caved.
And you refused, of course.
Why, naturally, Louis. You don't make deals with the devil. After that, I spent
Well,
my whole
some
life
people do.
looking for him. 3 years later, in Berlin, I just missed him. In London,
You ever seen
I
that
lost
movie
6
Bedazzled?
members of the order in a chase. In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741, in Poland. 1749, in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis.
I have
You
questioning
agreed, and that
skill.
was before you spoke to me about demons. Wait, the baby we delivered, you and me, that night in Venice, did he have anything to do with Lord Mortimer?
We delivered a baby together?
Son.
Oh, Damien, the son.
thought we took him to save him.
You kidnapped the son of the devil?
Precisely
The
to save
fuck is
him
going
from
on
his
in the
mother.
game now?
Need I remind you the mother died during childbirth? What became of the child?
Later. For the moment, that is not the key issue here. Once we found the Al-Azif in Paris, I followed von Borchart's trail here. I didn't think it would lead me straight to the demon.
So this game is connected to the
He toyed with me
Omen.
for a few days.
It's the
until I
Omen.
caught on,
So you should have just
until I
said this
saw
at the
him at
beginning, and I would have been like,
no
oh,
intention
okay.
of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis.
Unfortunately, the remake of
spend
The
the rest of
Omen,
our
the
lives
2006
turning
version, is
around in
just a
circles here,
reshoot.
we
It's
must
like a shot-for-shot
absolutely get off
remake.
this island.
Kind of disappointing.
All right, can we move on?
Wait a minute, one last thing.
Bad writing. It's weird that it's bad writing because it's the same writing, but it's just boring. Anyway, back to the video game, Underdog. You freak. What happened with Elizabeth?
I want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those details.
I must know.
I'm sorry, Mother, but I want to know.
She was one of the receptacles for these monsters. I met her parents when she was born.
I knew I
One of
believed
the
her.
demons got
I was
inside
right to
her.
believe her.
The demon used her to
If what
spy
you're
on
saying
her
is
father,
true.
John Adams. He is one of the founding fathers and vice president of the United States, you know.
Mortimer possessed her?
No, I don't think it was Mortimer. Her father, John Adams, hired me to tend to her, but the evil in her was too deep. In spite of the various treatments I tried on her, I never succeeded in getting it out of her. It's not something I'm proud of, Louis, but I had to try everything.
So she was possessed. Why the cannons for Bonaparte?
What was going on with the cannons in Tuscany?
It was nothing.
Since when does the Order finance wars?
The cannons for that Bonaparte fellow? Listen, once in the lion's den, I did whatever I could to appear legitimate. So yes, I pretended to be
That's kind of like
interested in
hand in hand with Mortimer's plan,
military
though,
man
isn't it? Like he was starting wars, you were starting wars.
in Tuscany. Between you and me, if buying China would have enabled me to escape, I would have signed without hesitation.
I found your letter on the wharf. What happened to your hand, by the way?
What happened to your hand?
Better than that, I shall show you.
You cut it off, didn't you? You fucking weirdo.
Samuel Ritter du Choix. You wanted to send me a letter about Godoy.
I wanted you to run a check on Duke Manuel. But frankly, it doesn't really matter anymore now. Godoy is just a pawn like the others. He is not the one I was looking for.
Good. I think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis. They are playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop.
But America has to expand to the West.
At this conference.
Whether or not that's demonic doing doesn't matter. It's going to happen.
And give it to the United States. In that case, the Americans would just have to push west to chase the Spanish from the continent once and for all.
And as Mortimer controls Washington, you may just as well say that it will put him at the head of a world superpower. We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's plans.
But I was going with the plan.
There are more pressing matters.
Won't more people die if we go with your side of things? Is that an evil gong?
There.
If we ring that, will the demon spawn out here? Like what's gonna happen? Oh, what the hell? What is this bullshit now? Bethlehem, Bethesda. Oh god. I could have witnessed Bonaparte's resolution. Huh? They seem mostly normal people to me. The crazy one was Elizabeth, and you explained that by her being possessed. Nobody else is crazy.
To participate in
At least, I mean, maybe Jacques Peru was, because he offed himself, but besides that.
Hillsborough, look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us.
Oh, is
remember,
it, I have
the
to
code
speed
get
through
out
this
of the
shit?
secret office is 6646.
I think that's the end of that section. 1 point in agility, manipulation, logic, politics. Let's go with logic and manipulation and okay. I have to find all this shit. I know where most of these things are.
Let's see if I can work it out myself. looks like a kind of control panel.
Okay, so I put the cross there.
There's a cross-shaped slot there. I'd say you've got a place to claim all the third cross in it.
Okay.
You ought to go, Louis. If someone finds us here, the situation might well become
Well, I gotta find that cross. It doesn't look too small. It's not like a thing that you would hang around your neck. Is there anything in this room? Where the hell did you put this cross, Mom? She said it just fell out of her pocket. What the hell? There's nowhere else it could have been. God, it's like pitch black in here. How am I supposed to find a cross? I mean, I might as well look over here. What if it's right in front of her?
A cache.
Famous cross of Claymont III.
I found it! You left it right here, you blind bitch! I didn't expect it to be right there. I was kind of joking.
You ought to go, Louis.
Alright, well, hold on. I found the cross.
Might well become seriously complicated.
I gotta go all the way. So I have to do this in one go. So I think going all the way up to the top in Mortimer's study is the right way to start here. I feel like everyone's gonna be asking me questions, so. I hear footsteps that don't belong to me. There's something on the other side here. Water. Was it just a statue? Oh no, it was more water. How much water do you need? I mean, this isn't really like a puzzle. This is more like a memory thing of remembering where everything is. Well, there was something in this the
right. Let's
behind
see if
the chimney.
Statues are in place yet.
How do I open that? Do I have to solve this puzzle again?
That statue is not positioned correctly.
Oh my god. Okay. Fixed it. So I need that Bible from here.
So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often. Otherwise he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it.
What if I'm assisting my mother in an evil plan? Like, honestly.
Right. I've got what I need. Now let's not waste any more time.
What if she is evil? Like, one of the visions kind of made me feel like she's bad. The fuck is this? What's happened? What did I do?
It's definitely an armillary sphere, but I have to find one that I can take with me. Otherwise, I risk drawing too much attention to
I need a smaller one of these things, and I don't know where it is. Could be in the side room or something. I don't remember seeing that anywhere, though. Or anyone even bringing that up. Like, at all whatsoever. That's the only thing that I actually don't know where it is. Like, the other things are very obvious where they are. This one, I do have no fucking clue. And I couldn't get through this door. I don't know what's through this door. Oh, it's this room.
Chronicles of the Amber Princes, as I recall. All right, I've retrieved everything.
Maybe it's in here. Hey, did you know you're a demon? Or, I mean, you're being possessed by a demon?
Your pardon?
About Peru this morning. I asked you if you weren't too shocked by it all.
Yes, of course. I still can't believe it.
And neither can I. How could it do that to us? There are increasingly fewer and fewer of us on Mortimer's side. I don't see at all how we are going to win the conference.
Tell me. I was wondering. You wouldn't know where to find an armillary sphere, would you?
Do you really think this is the right time? Oh, ask Volner. I am sure he will know. What with him being passionate about astronomy, you ought to get on fine together.
Okay. Von Wolner knows where it is. Maybe it's in his room.
I won't keep you any longer. See you later, monsieur.
We must find the missing piece of the puzzle. It could be in the middle of this room, though. Maybe I can ask the servant. Do I really need to talk to Godoy? Probably not, though. I mean, let me talk to the servant, because the servant knows everything.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir. And I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare
He's
lend
got a
sir
manuscript
book
on
in
him?
such a pitiful state, sir. I took
Give me
it
the
to
book,
store.
bitch! I'll take care of it. I'll make him believe that it's my book. What are you weak to? I haven't actually had to talk with you in forever. They're all vulnerable to questioning and logic. And neither of these are that. I bet you can be manipulated.
Hang on, but it's mine.
Beg pardon, sir?
It's my book.
Oh my god, you're
I'm
so
telling
dumb.
you, it's my book.
With
It's my
all
book.
due respect,
Give me the
sir,
book.
I hope sir will understand that I have
Give
doubts.
me the book.
You see, I found it in
Gonna
Lord
be like
Mortimer's library.
+1 manipulation. I'm gonna get my points
That's
back.
exactly where I left it.
This whole conversation is gonna be pointless.
Don't know what to say.
In that case, I suggest you say nothing and hand it over.
But I...
Give me the book!
Now.
But sir, I...
Give me the book!
Well, sir,
Thank
here
you.
you are. May sir take good care of it. It is damaged.
And you've damaged it as well? Well, bravo. Bravo.
Your fault.
No, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me, sir.
Say pardon.
Pardon me, sir.
Very good.
Say
There were
pardon.
things I wanted to go over with you.
He had a book this whole time. I can just be a dick to people in this game now. If I was a sphere... What the fuck? If I was the sphere, where would I be? They said Asphalt Molnar. He's upstairs. Guess I can at least try that. Which room is his again? Oh my god. All the way around the corner, of course. Yo, Von Molnar, can you at least give me a chance to have a discussion with you this time? I know you're, like, possessed by the demons or whatever, but I kinda need your help, dude. Underdogs in pain. I don't know, tweaked my knee somehow. I don't know how the hell. How the hell I did that? He not in his room? The hell? Where are you?
In Armillery's.
There it is.
Perfect. That will save me some time.
How am I gonna carry this big ass fucking thing around? What the hell? My super pockets. That other thing was in the tower room, wasn't it? The Bible was in here. Because we did this. Some people were saying, fuck the...
Glad you're here.
Blasted.
You scare the shit out of me.
Come and see what I've found. There are pieces of paper in the ashes of the chimney. Someone's been burning something here.
Incredible. He doesn't seem to want to speak to me about what happened between my mother and the Hillsborough sisters.
Show me a little.
Look, it's possible to distinguish two different writing styles.
The rest of the correspondence between my mother and Emma.
Someone tried to burn an exchange of messages. I'm certain there must be more.
Shit. What on earth is he doing?
Can I manipulate you? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, we don't know! We don't know!
If you want my opinion, a servant must have burnt some old papers. That's all.
Well, of course. You very nearly made me think that you were trying to hide something, Louis. No, I'm sure there must be other hidden messages.
He won't let go.
Oh, I don't know. I gotta go.
Work his way back to the
I got a Bible to look at.
The Bible's still there. A chest with the occult symbol representing air.
I have the key.
A chest with the occult symbol.
I used the key. Why didn't it open? I need another. Need another key? What? Why? Probably just consumables in there, though. Alright, all the way up. What if Mortimer's in here, though? How am I gonna get past him? just because Washington didn't bring up the situation doesn't mean he's possessed. Maybe he like didn't want to talk about seeing a dead body. I don't know. I guess he's immune to manipulation, but apparently he's being manipulated. See, that doesn't make any sense. But she like my mom said that Washington was the one that's being controlled the most, but then he's also been sneaking around, so I don't know what to believe in this game anymore. I literally don't. There's so much stuff going on.
This time, it'll be a lot quicker.
We know the code.
If I remember rightly, the code was 1191.
One, 9. One. I don't want to get locked in here again, though. He's gonna confront me in here, I feel like. Some shit like that. I can't just get away with all this. If he's really all-powerful demon and whatever, he would notice me doing this, right? Or maybe he wants me to do this. Maybe he's controlling my mother as well.
There. Those are the nails I was looking for. It's locked.
Okay. Something about Sarah's note. This doesn't tell me this code, though. So it's...
All right, come on. Let's get out of here.
6466. Oh, it's going to automatically do it? This time I can get out. My voice, like, cracked. Ah! I went through puberty? Gotta get the hell out of here. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. I guess. Finding everything. But I think I'll probably still cut some of that out for YouTube. At least the running around part.
to trust her.
Notice the details. Vigilance?
You could see that the paint has come off in parts. Difficult to see what was there, but I can distinguish the letters NRI. Nothing more.
Understand the acronym NRI with linguistics or occultism? I don't have skills in either, but I guess I'll use occultism.
Why, of course. They're part of the initials INRI that you can find on the cross of Jesus at his crucifixion.
Okay. Why can't I insert the nails yet?
Types of inscriptions.
What hole should I put the nails in?
Well, I can't really advise you there, because I haven't exactly made the best choices myself. All I can say is that you have to insert 1 to choose a town, 1 to choose a chapter, and 1 to choose a verse. Those are Roman numerals on the disc.
Okay. Oh, God. All right, this is a puzzle. Corresponding dates: Ramadan, Subhan, Raji. What is all that? What does that have to do with anything? 17th of October. Which one of these dates is October? These are towns. I feel like I'm...
This exegesis contains comments from Judas on the different Gospels. It only contains certain chapters and verses, and the chapters are indicated by Roman numerals. The lexicon refers to different chapters and verses from the exegesis of Judas.
Themes, towns. Tell me about Abu Ghosh.
Chapter 3, verse 18. Words truly pronounced in Abu Ghosh.
Find the equivalent. Go back to the lexicon. Dude. What? My brain hurts!
Verse 18. He that believeth in him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God.
Okay, I feel like my brain just melted, dude.
Chapter 3.
Chapter 3, verse 18.
Words
is that a
in Abu Ghosh.
Answer to the thing?
Chapter 3.
Okay, alright, okay.
Words
Chapter 3, Abu Ghosh.
In Abu Ghosh.
Chapter 3. That can't be right. This says V5 and 6. That can't be right.
Chapter 2, verse
Chapter
6.
2, verse 6.
Jesus was born of Mary and Joseph on the 22nd of Teveth at midnight.
Happy birthday! That's Christmas!
62,
I thought he was born on the 25th. You mean...
Chapter 2, verse 6.
Chapter 2, verse 6.
And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered of a child. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.
Dude, this is just
And
giving
there
me
were
like
in the same
horrible
country shepherds abiding
PTSD about Bible
keeping
camp
watch over their
that my
flock
parents
by
made me
night.
go to, and I had to
And
read
lo,
the Bible all the time.
angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were sore afraid.
I just don't understand how, like, the numbers obviously have to do with where I'm putting the nails, but these numbers don't coerce with. This is a date, right? 22's gotta be right. And then it's weird. There's like a lot of towns. Is it about the birth of Jesus? The birth? Where did he live? Where was he born? Where did he live? And where did he die? Is that what's happening? I need to know more about these aren't even on here. The fuck? Wait, are they? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Themes: baptism, crucifixion, supper, judgment, miracles, birth, Trinity, resurrection. What is the theme here? The theme's not birth.
Chapter 2, verse 6. Jesus was born of Mary and Joseph.
Yeah, we know that.
On the 22nd of Taveth at midnight, 3762, in the village of Bethlehem.
Didn't she say this wasn't about birth? Maybe it's about the miracles. Because there was another picture. There was other pictures of the apostles and other characters looking and seeing angels. So that would be considered a miracle, right?
Chapter 5, verse 2.
5, verse 2.
Jesus cures the sick and lame on the 8th of Adar, 3791.
I need a notepad for this shit, dude. I'm not gonna remember all these numbers.
Flung away their canes.
God. Chapter 5, verse 2. I don't want to like cheat, but I don't know what theme she wants me to. There's also a lot of themes of judgment. Like, that's what the whole garden puzzle
Chapter
is.
10, verse 30. I and the Father are one.
Okay.
Chapter 10, verse 30. I and the Father are one.
So, there was nothing about Nazareth in there. And there was some towns that are missing. Which is weird. You can put a nail in the place. The place and the time. and then the verse, I guess. God, this is hurting my brain, and I'm trying to think of the notes. Need to consult my notes again. None of these notes have to do with the fucking puzzle, though. Do they? I already noticed the details here. There's another date that has to do with the door. There's got to be another answer. Something, is it in reference to this? Like, actual picture? There's a town missing. Wait a minute. There's towns that are here, and then there's a town missing. That doesn't make any sense. Why would there be a town missing? Like, this one just doesn't, I don't get it. I have everything in my inventory. Like,
Chapter 10, verse 30. I and the Father.
10:30. We are. That's the same one as the other.
Verse 30. I and the Father are one.
Judgment. This just doesn't make any fucking sense. What is the 13th? Like, of Bethlehem? Because wasn't that where he was born?
Chapter 2, verse 6.
Chapter 2, verse
Jesus
6.
was born of Mary and Joseph on the 22nd of Teveth at midnight, 3762, in the village of Bethlehem.
So is it not 22? I mean, we could try it. I think it might be 22. This one was 5. And then Jerusalem, there's only one answer for that. So 13? Then what do I do? Push this again or something?
Cross is stuck in the mechanism. I can't do anything.
That's not right. So what does this do?
The cycle of the moons has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now.
There's like a second part to this puzzle after I put the nails in the right place. So apparently they're not in the right place. What if it's the ones that are missing? Right? Because there's stuff here that isn't, like, he didn't reference. And the whole town isn't even here. It's like not even mentioned in the book at all. Like, the rest of these, I'm pretty sure, besides Nazareth, I feel like my instinct is right, but I want to check the book one more time. This is an insanely hard puzzle, dude. What the fuck?
Chapter 2.
No, that's not it.
Jesus was born of Mary and Joseph.
I want
on the 22nd
Nazareth.
of Taveth at midnight, 3762.
Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. That's my bad. Towns. Next towns.
Chapter 24, verse 3. Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan, 3793, in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above his head.
That's the resurrection. So that covers these. It's gotta be the ones that aren't here. What's missing? Bethlehem said nothing about 19. XIX. Bethesda said nothing about 17. And what else was missing? One of these two, maybe? Wait, this whole town was missing, wasn't it? Holy shit. It's the ones that are missing? How you... Dude. Now what? That's sunk in. Reveal the...
It works.
Whole
Well
panel.
done, Louis. I hadn't seen those other wheels. Try connecting the theme to see if it goes all the way.
There must surely be a connection between the wheels.
It's the cycle of the moon.
Look at this. There are notches between each of the wheels. So, I have to link the name of the town from the theme I've chosen to an icon, then to a date, and finally, the date to the moon.
Okay. I don't even know the theme though. There's got to be a theme here I gotta choose.
Chapter 3, verse 18. Words truly pronounced in Abagash.
That's not right.
Chapter 14, verse 22.
That's not right.
On the 7th of Nisan, 3793, Jesus
Not the
shared
Last
his
Supper.
Supper
I
in
feel like
Synagogue
I'm missing the
in
theme,
Jerusalem.
and I don't know what the fuck that theme is.
Chapter 14, verse 22. On the 7th of Nisan,
How do I turn this thing though?
Jesus shared his Last Supper
On
in
the
synagogue
inside
in
by
Jerusalem.
moving it with my hand?
Chapter 14, Verse 22. On the 7th of Nisan, 3793, Jesus shared his Last Supper in the Cenacle in Jerusalem.
Just stick your arm in there, dude.
At the bottom.
Good luck.
Well, I don't feel like I have to move it, don't I? Oh, wait. This has to do with the okay. This is in my notes. Corresponding date. 17th of October. Which is Ramadan 5443. None. 554.
30th of Ramadan, 554. Waning Crescent.
What does that mean? Waning Crescent. Then 7607 of Shabadan.
6th of Rajab.
That's the wrong
611.
one. So waning Crescent?
7th of Shaban, 607, first quarter.
Okay.
The moon shadow moves from west to east.
But how do I turn it? Oh. The wheel of the dates. Right. The wheel of the icons. The symbols? I don't know what is going on anymore. I didn't see anything about symbols. Can I analyze the...
Let's see what combination corresponds to the chosen theme.
There's a river. Is there a way to see these close up?
There are different icons on this wheel, but it looks like some of them can't be connected to the other wheels. Now, given the difference between the number of icons and the number of towns, I think that only one path connects all the wheels with one another. Let's try to connect the theme I've chosen with the rest.
Mother, what do you think?
As I told you, I didn't get that far. Nevertheless, these icons do represent moments in the life of Christ.
Moments in the life of Christ. So, okay. Just let me stick my hand in there and chop it off.
Good luck.
No. If I get it wrong, that's how she lost her arm. Duh. If I get it wrong, I'm gonna be missing a hand.
There are notches between each of the wheels. So, I have to link the name of the town from the theme I've chosen to an icon, then to a date, and finally the date to the moon.
I have to turn the icons. I don't know what this symbol on top is. I wish they would tell me what these symbols mean, and they don't. Well, here goes nothing. Rip my hand, dude.
I can feel the lever at the bottom.
Good luck.
I just don't like this puzzle. It's way too difficult.
I never doubted you, my son.
The trial of faith. I could have reviewed the conference results with Godoy. For available points. Skill use of questioning is now free. Should max up logic. Max logic, max questioning. Oh, that's it, huh? Alright, well, whatever happens after happens. That puzzle was not fun. Didn't understand it. And I might have had to look at a guide a little bit.